Yo, it's the end of the week, I'm here to wrap it up right. Talking about game and sports, and maybe life. I ain't decide yet, so tune in to the show. Guest appearances, I don't really know. I'm the Paris, I'm here to do it my way. Click, clap, bang on any troll, so don't press play. A new series, I'm wrapping up the week, so comment on the subjects being given, or don't speak. Weekly wrap up. It's the week. Yo, what's good, people? This your boy Authentic 973. This your boy the Paris 57, and I'm back with another episode of the weekly wrap up. Got some Parks gameplay right here, running with my man the SBL, the street ball legend, aka Air Jones, playing with my dude K Spade, the dude with the wettest jump shot in all Atlanta. Y'all already know I'm the Paris bang out there. Let's go. Got some great gameplay, of course, as usual. But we got a lot of gaming news, a lot of things happening in sports, so let's just jump right into it. So South Carolina defensive end Jadeveon Clowney was timed in the 40. Unofficially, he ran like a 4.47, but I think they clocked him at like a 4.52, and that is great at defensive end. Like, look at that alley-oop Spade just caught. But at defensive end, to be able to run like a 4.5, that is incredible. Excuse me, y'all. But he ran unofficially. He ran a 4.47. I think his final time was like a 4.52, which is whoa. Could you imagine that coming off the edge? And there was a lot of speculation saying that he was probably going to be the number one pick to the Texans. Him and J.J. Watt, that's kind of scary, y'all. Even though the Texans do need a QB. But Ron Jaworski, you know, Jaws, that's on ESPN, said that Manziel should be drafted in the 3rd round or later. Said that his mechanics is messed up, and he has a lot of work that needs to be done. Look at Jones. He has a lot of work that needs to be done. He kind of took some scrutiny on ESPN. Like, a lot of people on ESPN was saying, you know, Jaws, for whatever reason, don't like Manziel, and you know, he said that he earned an incomplete. Like, he really couldn't give Manziel a grade because he only watched a couple of tapes on Manziel. So he said after he watched a couple more of Manziel games in college, you know, he'll be able to further elaborate. So we have to be on the lookout for that. Michael Sam really didn't have a good day at the combine, and the NFL scouts say he's in jeopardy of not being drafted. He really didn't. Like, I want to say that Michael Sam might have benched like 17 times. I think he did 225 like 17 times on the bench when it was like a DB. It was a DB out there that did that jump like 25 times. So they were saying like his measurables didn't really add up to other defensive linemen or linebackers that was in the combine. So the scouts are saying that he's in jeopardy of not even being drafted. Like, I don't understand. You know, the tape don't lie. That's what coaches always say. But I don't understand how you could be co-defensive player of the year in the SEC, one of the best conferences in the NCAA. And, you know, I don't want to say he wasn't a workout warrior, but you know, you would have thought that he would have had a better 40 time, better shuttle run. You would have thought he would have been more explosive on it with his vertical, as well as the bench press. And I don't know, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he don't get drafted, he will probably be picked up as a free agent, as an undrafted free agent. So he'll still get a job, but it will be a struggle for him to make a team. So we'll see how that plays out as well. The NFL is hoping to stop players from using the N-word on the field by calling a 15-yard penalty if they hear another player calling another player the N-word. Now, we could talk about this all day. Now, a lot of black folks, including myself, use the N-word as a term of endearment, and that's been the real controversy with this term. And how, you know, a lot of the NFL players were saying, well, if a white referee throw a 15-yard penalty on me for me using the N-word when I'm talking to another black man, like he was like, well, Ryan Clark, one of the NFL players, was like, I would lose my mind. Like, a white guy cannot tell me what words to say or what not to say, as well as Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley said the same thing. Charles Barkley said, I use the N-word, I'm going to continue to use the N-word, and I want no, oh, look at your boy Bang out. And I don't want no white person telling me not to use the N-word. So this is an ongoing story with this word. And I don't want to say we have to see how this play out, because, you know, people can really say what they want to say technically, but, you know, the NFL is a business and they can pretty much do what they want to do. So we definitely have to see what's going to go down with that. It's a lot of controversy up in 49er camp too. 49ers considered trading head coach Jim Harbaugh to the Browns. Jim Harbaugh and I think he's the GM are not getting along, and Jim Harbaugh wants $10 million, and I think what's going to happen is the 49ers are going to have to choose between Harbaugh and the GM. Now, the 49ers might be feeling themselves and they like, you know what? Well, we can get another head coach because we got the talent. You know, we could find another head coach. We don't want to pay our head coach $10 million. And, you know, we don't like Harbaugh attitude. So they probably feeling themselves and think they could find another head coach. I don't know. Because, you know, they had Singletary. They pretty much had the same people except for Cap. And Singletary did have Alex Smith out there looking like new money. And Alex Smith got paid. He ended up getting paid with the Kansas City Chiefs. So I don't know if you could just plug another head coach in there. We have to see. The Saints put a franchise tag on Jimmy Graham. You know, Jimmy Graham wanted to be tagged as a wide receiver. He's a tight end. And that's been a controversy going down over there in New Orleans. Jimmy Graham want more money. The franchise tag for a tight end, I want to say, is like $6-7 million. I think the franchise tag for a wide receiver is like $11 million. So Jimmy Graham want to get paid. Either way, he's going to get paid, but he just want more money because he want to be tagged as a wide receiver. He said he spent like 60 or 70% of his time in the slot. So he's saying he's a wide receiver, but he's a tight end. Raymond Felton was arrested on gun charges. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. Felton, what are you doing? And, you know, I don't want to pass judgment because supposedly he was brandishing the gun in his soon-to-be ex-wife face, and she ended up taking the gun to the cops and told the cops, like, he pulled this gun on me. It was loaded. It had bullets in the chamber, and he pulled this gun out on me and said he'd kill me. Blah 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 blah. You know how women are. So I don't want to say Felton was stupid. He was stupid, but because my girl or wife would have never knew where my gun was at, and I definitely wouldn't pull a gun out on him, especially in New York. But Felton might do some time. We all remember Plaxico Burress. The NBA released Jason Collins' number 98 jersey for resale, and it was the number one selling jersey on NBA.com for the past week. So he's getting a lot of support. Xbox, some gaming news. Xbox One March update brings Dolby Digital surround sound through the digital optical cable, which we all need. GTA5 is getting yet another update called the Business Update. New cars, a plane, new clothes, as well as 2 new guns. And there's a rumor going around, y'all. Now, this is just a rumor that they might bring out GTA5 for the next gen consoles, the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, around the time where they bring it out for PC. So please have your fingers crossed. We all want that. The NBA told LeBron he had to get a new mask. He couldn't wear the black one anymore. It needed to be transparent. The NBA told LeBron that the mask he wore, that the black joint, he couldn't wear it anymore, or he was subject to be fined because other players needed to see LeBron's face. What? We was talking about this in the party, me and my man Spade. I was like, if it would have been me, I'd have put a logo on that joint, and just paid the fine. I'd have still wore the black joint, paid the fine, and put a logo on it. Like, I'd have got some advertising. I'd have put a Nike sign on that joint and got some money. The Sixers did a good gesture and they retired my man Allen Iverson number 3 jersey. Long overdue. AI is a first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion. Talked about this a few months back. A lot of y'all said y'all didn't think AI was a Hall of Famer. That's y'all opinion. I think AI is a first ballot Hall of Famer. One of the toughest little point guard dudes you ever want to see, next to my man Isaiah Thomas. But Allen Iverson was a complete beast. Carried the Sixers for a bunch of years. As you see, Cade Spade hit the jump shot for the win. New release this week is South Park Stick of Truth on last gen 360 PlayStation 3. I'm your boy Authentic 973. I'm your boy LaPraz57. Comment, like, subscribe. It's been a weekly wrap up, y'all. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know how I end my shit. Bang.